So the video took a hard left. I figured I'd do a bit of an intro.
It took a hard left, then a right, then it went up a little, went down a little.
So, as you can tell in the driveway, there's 2 Challengers and a 57 Chevy, and the Satellite is gone. So maybe I'll do like a little, you know, index or table of contents. We started off with a big block on the Satellite. You guessed it, that didn't go well. Then we went to get then I worked on the 57 for a bit, so it's done. Then we went and got the Challenger. That was a fiasco and a half with the Satellite. And then we ran that, and then I worked on this just a little bit, and I think it's kind of where the video ended. It was pretty good. It's got a beginning, middle, and end. You'll like it, trust me. I don't know how I'm going to title it, what I'm going to do for a thumbnail, because it's everything that could have happened did in the last 3 days. But at least now I think I got a baseline, a bit of a plan of what we're going to do. So I hope you like it. Thanks for watching, and if you hate it in the end, leave a comment. I'm fine with that too. See you guys later. All right, new video. Mer's over. Danielle's leaving. Big day actually. So picked up a known good, hopefully, 383 and 727. It's complete minus the distributor. So we're gonna yank it out, pressure wash it, degrease it, paint it. They didn't have any of the turquoise color. I already had a couple cans of Hemi orange, so let's go on that. I bought a fancy camera. It's charging. We're on the GoPro right now, but. And another guy actually I met at the car show on Sunday dropped off a couple of Dodge ignition switches. So I forgot your name, but thank you. That'll be well used for sure. Switch the crane out. Mer just stopped by fluke. He really has got good timing.
Or bad.
I don't know what we're gonna do with that. That might have to go in the back of the truck while you're here. And yeah, so we'll kind of get that out, start pressure washing, painting, like you guys have seen 1,000 times. Be a fun little evening. So I'm screwing out the heavy motors. Mer's put an ignition switch in, and it's already got the little factory thing and everything. So he's taking the easy road here. I mean, I guess it's working, but still. Why do I always have to end up doing the shitty hard work? And Danielle's gone to walk the dog. What's happening? Well, Mer took off. I'm on my own. He got the ignition switch in. Good guy. So thanks to Mer and Princess Auto guy, you know who you are. Hopefully you're watching. I really appreciate that, my friend. Yeah. So, you know, I've been scraping all the real gungy junk off. Probably set up the time lapse right away and start actually pressure washing. But, you know, I'm kind of thinking I'll just leave it as it is. Maybe paint the valve covers and just kind of leave it whatever, because it's such a Survivor-esque car. You know what I mean? I've painted the wrong color. I kind of like that turquoise. The transmission will shine up real nice, right? I mean, aluminum case, you can't go wrong with that. And I don't know, I'd say leave a comment, but we all know I'm not gonna take a break, so I'll probably end up just cleaning this and then putting it right in the car. But we'll see how much progress I make, and yeah, so we'll set you up in the laps and all that. We're still running the GoPro. The other camera's charging, so you know what, I'll probably use that on the next one. That was a bunch of bucks. I don't want to screw it up, and ultimately it's I can put a wireless mic on and stuff, so hopefully the quality will step up. And yeah, you guys asked for it, a few of you did. I really appreciate all the help. Like I said, I make a few bucks for spending on cars or whatever's going to make the shop better, and hopefully it is. So thanks again, appreciate every one of you, and see you on the tripod. All right, well, the GoPro is actually beeping at me that the battery is dead because I forget these things. You know, I got it pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it. I actually found a can of gunk, so I'm gonna gunk it, let it sit while I put my pants on the dryer because I got absolutely soaked. I kind of like it. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if it's gonna show up on camera, but I feel like painting this thing orange is the wrong thing to do. I could feel the Dodge community already riling up against me. So I'm gonna leave that. I want to track down just a little bit of paint. So if you guys know where any is, or in Canada, get this stuff, I had trouble finding it. I think I'd just like to paint the valve covers. I'll paint the air cleaner black and just kind of put it all together, and it'll be a Survivor looking deal. So I'm gonna spray this on, let it sit for 10-15 minutes while my pants dry, hopefully, and then I'll a little bit more pressure washing. I was giving her with the like the 0 degree tip, so it's coming off, but just makes a, I mean, look at the carnage I've caused. I have to wash everything. All right, well, let's foam this up. Oh, I'll let her sit. Oh, dog's back. All right, see you guys in a bit. All right, I think it's as good as it's gonna get. There's a few spots I might hit one more time. It's just kind of all covered in degreaser right now, but it's good. It has destroyed the driveway. Look at the safety flops. Wow, they're all full junk. I'm gonna have to pressure wash the driveway.
Would not pass Wimmis.
No, the Wimmis and the, oh, look at this. Seeds, but yeah.
Safe work shouldn't hurt.
I think we're gonna, well, I'm gonna give one more blast, probably clean the driveway a little bit. I'd like to prop this just in the car so there's not as many dead motors just strewn across for the neighbors.
Are they not? They're not supposed to be here?
Showpieces. Well, it's yard art, when you think about it. But I can jam this in there. The motor mount should be the same-ish, I'm hoping. I think I kept those bolts somewhere, probably on the ground, stored them nicely. The trans mount's the only thing I'm a little worried about. I don't know how this works yet. You guys probably know before I do. I don't know if I can make this one work somehow.
Be using this as a footrest.
No, that's fine. I'm hoping that cross member thing or the mount will work. And I don't know, apparently the yoke's different, so I'll do some measuring for a drive shaft. But ultimately, jam it in there and carry on doing something. Well, she's as clean as she's gonna get. I think it looks all right. I mean, it looks like a ratty old motor, but man, this thing had grease on it like crazy. So obviously it didn't leak too bad because it wasn't just clean, you know. But it was a lot of work. That was a couple hours. That was one of the greasiest motors I've ever dealt with. But hey, that's like factory Dodge paint, Dodge grease and all that from 50-year-old stuff. This is actually a Dodge motor. Oh. But yeah, move some junk out of the way, see if we can slide her back, move that motor over, slide it in. We're running on daylight. It's actually supposed to rain tonight and tomorrow, I think. So I kind of want to get this in and then cover it up or do something, because I've run out of space, time, and money. So let's get this thing in. Dicey on the angled driveway.
Well, especially after you sprayed all that degreaser and everything all over it.
Yeah,
Lemon squeezy.
even more angle in this.
Just not enough dangle to your angle.
This transmission's quite long.
Yeah, it's right up on the car.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Do you want me to like?
We need to put the door jack under it. Whoop.
Hey, did you know that these are turn signals?
Did I know?
Yeah. These little go fasts.
Yeah.
Oh. I thought it was a neat fun fact.
Who told you that?
In the comments, a bunch of people.
Come on. Just needs a little more sketchy. Nope, that's not gonna help me. Stupid brain.
Brain 1, Dan 0.
I'll get there, I'll win.
You always do. Uh-oh. Is that supposed to happen?
Yeah, oh yeah. I was kind of thinking the transmission might just be empty, but we'll lock that up after.
It's a good thing the squirrel that was right behind there ran off first. It's like it knew. My death is coming.
Let's clean up the drive there a little. I think I just need you to push down on that. You have to stop the camera. We'll come back. Well, we went right until the night there. A couple of neighbors walked by, and you got to keep the neighbors happy, guys. So if they come by, give them the wave, because this is something. My light's dead. Everything. I don't know how dark this is going to be, but the motor's in. It's sitting on the perches. I got a floor jack under the transmission. It's not bolted in yet, because I don't know how the linkage is going to work. So just in case, I'm gonna yank it out. But I got some rags over the intake. I'll probably put the carburetor on. I actually have the air filters in my truck, so I can do all that. Water won't get in there. I got some water in the motor anyway, so I was pressure washing. The one valve cover is it was just kind of sitting on there, so I got some water in there. I'll do an oil change on it and stuff. But yeah, scavenge all the parts I want off this, just in case there is any, I don't know, motor mounts and stuff like that. But really, that's gonna have to go to, I don't know, maybe someone wants it for parts, or it's dump. I don't know, check what the heads are. Hopefully the alternator is still decent from this motor. Maybe I can toss it on there, we'll see. But yeah, tomorrow I'll jack it up, do a little bit of screwing around with the transmission. I'm hoping this mount works. You guys probably already know that I'm in for it tomorrow, either good or bad. And then I got to measure up for the drive shaft, because I assume it's gonna be different, because this transmission just looks way shorter, because it is. And yeah, but if I can get that done, if I can get the transmission bolted up, because the motor fits good, I the transmission cross member in there somehow, either modify it or try and find. I don't know if it's different on a 727. I don't have anything on that one. Versus a little 904s. You'd think the cross member piece would all be the same, just the mount would be different. I'm hoping anyways. Put some transmission lines on it, then the radiator and all that can go back in. I kind of feel like that radiator is probably going to be a little bit too small, being a little 318 to a 383, but at least it'll hold water for now. And I can move it, because that's all I really want to do. It's got front brakes. That's great for burnouts. I don't know if the back brakes work at all. Maybe they're fine. Front brakes, motor in, put a cooling system in it. Yeah. Put the hood back on, paint black. And then, yeah, it'll probably go in storage. I'm thinking I want to get this. Hopefully I'm finishing this video. Might be another one. Might be another thing. But if I can get her together, get it running and driving, then my plan is I'd like to put this in the storage unit, take home the other Challenger, plop that there, move the parts I want over to that, and then I don't know, let me know what I should do with the other Challenger. Once I get a little closer, we can maybe take a little vote there, but it'll probably just go up for sale. I need the dollars back. And 57 Chevy. Today I actually got the headlight switch, so I'll probably work on that at some point. I don't think I'll do any filming of that. Next time you see it, I'm hoping it'll just be running and driving and broken down the side of the road, right? So yeah, there's a lot going on. But that's it for now. See you guys tomorrow. Well, it's the next day, and you know, I woke up this morning thinking, you know what I should have done? Was see if this thing will roll over with the starter on the crane before I put it in the car. And I was like, oh, I'll do that right now. Well, as you can tell by the bar, I just have bad luck. So it now the bar does move. It's trying to turn. I got all the plugs out. They actually all came out looking just fine. This one had a little bit of rust kind of in it, but I mean, whatever. So I don't know. Guess I'll try and fill these up with some diesel and ATF, let it sit and see what happens. But man, I'm like 0 for 3 for Dodge motors. So yeah, good start to the day. We'll see. I don't know. Get Mur over, see if he can maybe rock on the bar while I trigger it or do something underneath, but fill it up and wait. Well, Mur stopped by. We were trying to wiggle it and screw around. I filled all the cylinders with diesel. I feel like I've just done this on a big block Dodge before. So I don't know. See what else is out there for another motor, maybe let that sit for a day. You know, I gotta say, Dodge, Plymouth, whatever you want to say, 3 motors stuck in a row. I've never had that with a Chevy. All right, well, I'm gonna go take a break, let this sit for an hour, and see what happens. All right, so we're gonna switch gears. Well, a little bit. I filled this thing with diesel. All the holes are full, so we're gonna let that sit a little bit, see if it'll break loose. The crank just the tiniest bit, so I think it's like the piston must be moving in the ringland or something like that. But what are you gonna do? Talk to the guy who sold it to me. Tough titties. So took a break, start working on the old 57. So I haven't plugged it enough. Maybe 57,000 subscribers are giving this thing away. So make sure you subscribe, tell your friends, get on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all those things. Bug your mom, get her subscribed to the channel, because at 57,000 going away for free, I don't want it. So I redid some wiring back there. It's a little ugly there yet. I got a universal switch, but so it's just kind of temporary hooked up. But headlights work on the switch. It's got tail lights, so that works out great. The brake lights do work, but I have them disconnected right now, and I couldn't show you anyways because it's too long. But so that's good. We're basically, all I gotta do now is turn signals, and I should be golden. So I've just spliced the wires. They're all ugly and stuff. There was a connector. I don't think I'm gonna use it. I think I'm just gonna go in and get my turn signals going, front and back. Pretty simple. 2 are front turn, 2 are back, turn, and brake. One is flasher, and the other is something else. Flasher and brake light input. So hopefully this switch is good in here. They kind of tend to screw up a little bit. This one feels okay. It doesn't have a lot of play. I think I have a spare one if I need it. But it should be as simple as hooking those wires up, cleaning up the rest of this junk that I don't need, putting it all up on the dash, and being done with it. I got to make sure everything is fused, and I mean there's just some random wires here, so I got to see what that's all about. And then yeah, I think I'll do the, I haven't done the dash lights, so the indicators, the generators and all, or the generator light and all that probably don't work yet. I'll have to go through that and just make sure. I played with the alternator a little bit. So it's charging now, which is good. That EFI doesn't like not being charged apparently, so I got the battery charger on it right now, but that'll be fixed. Bolt the seat down and go cruising, or find more problems. All right, so I've been steadily working. The wiring's all dialed back here.
With my help.
Yeah, Danny's been helping big time. But I know it looks crazy.
Oh, I don't want to go in there.
Don't worry, let's turn the key on. So hit the one signal. Yes, other signal. Yes. Hit the brakes. Yes. Now pull the headlight switch. It's just hanging on the floor. Oh, we got tail lights, turn signals. We got it all. We got headlights, turn signals in the front. I got either a broken wire or a bulb on the passenger front. But yeah, we got lights, baby. This thing actually could probably drive now tomorrow.
That's exciting.
Except the insurance ran out, so.
Oh.
Tomorrow I gotta do that. Oh, the other thing I'm gonna do now, this thing is working. I hate this car right now. So I filled it all up with diesel. And I think what I'm gonna do
is burn it to the ground?
I was thinking about burning it. Well, as you can see here, we got a new furnace. And I knew that, but that was a lot of money. And I've been buying a lot of cars lately. So the old line of credit's maxed. So this is gonna go in storage. I want to bring the other Challenger home. I think 'cause I'm mad at this. It needs a little timeout. Then I can finish that Dodge, Plymouth away, other Dodge home, finish Dodge, and then sell Dodge to pay for furnace.
I feel like this that needed, you know, in crime shows where they've got the board and then the like string and the tape, and there's the crazy guy that's like, whoa!
Yeah, this video's taken a hard left. So we went from big block swapping the Satellite, didn't work out, to working on the 57, which actually worked out really well, to banishing the Satellite, and we're going to finish off working on the Challenger. Then we're going to start a whole new video. Now this runs, you'll see in a different one, we go take it for a sweet little test drive. Actually, we can drive it now.
Do you want an ice cream now?
I don't want ice cream right now.
Okay. All
right. I think that's it for tonight. I'm going to clean up the wiring and stuff like that. That's boring. Everything works. What else do you guys want to know? Yeah. See you guys tomorrow when we're taking the Satellite to the crusher. Storage. It's late. It's like, I don't know, midnight or something like that. It's dark as hell out. I did a little cleaning up. Got some of the tools away. Look at that. The wiring's all... I guess I can show you the light will go full tour. Look at that. The only wire hanging down there, that's actually for the dash lights. The way these things work is there's a bunch of miscellaneous lights in there, and I had to hook it up to that dimmer switch. So I do have to take the dash out. It's got a speedometer cable, a few little things like that. Wire it all up, make sure the gen light works. But like I said, the signals and all that stuff work. I cleaned up. I painted. I marked for tomorrow. I'll pull the seat out, drill my holes. Seat's all measured up, and it's got little covers that go around that. And then I think I'm done. A few little things. I wanted to run a few grommets for the electrical, where I went through the firewall, tie the battery down, clean up some of the wiring with some zip ties and some heat shrink and stuff. On the next video, I had a guy donate a set of spinner caps, so we're gonna put those on, factory Krager ones. I got another sticker or two to go on the car. But I mean, that's it. We're there. It's time to drive it. But that's it for me tonight. Tomorrow I gotta wake up early, well, early-ish. I gotta get this thing all back together. I got a lot of tow truck lined up for like 11 o'clock. we're gonna move that junk out of here. But yeah, clean up a little bit, tie the transmission up, and yeah, carry on the next one. See you guys tomorrow. All right, it's early next morning. You can see all the things all still fogged up. Got the morning dew. I tried cranking the motor. It's still stuck. Obviously, it needs more, a little more time. So, jack it up. Try and put this transmission cross-member brace in, just to at least hold the transmission. Maybe ratchet strap a few things together. Fill the car full of all its parts, the radiator, the seats, whatever else. And then I should be able to clean up a little bit, get this sucker out, and then, well, I'll have to move that over a little bit. We'll see. But yeah, so hopefully I can get the tow truck guy in the next couple hours. We'll get everything all switched around. I gotta run and get some bolts and miscellaneous stuff like that. So probably be a bit of a boring morning, but I'll probably bring it back when we're gonna get the Challenger. That'll be the fun stuff, or when this thing's going away, one or the other. But yeah, see you guys in a bit. All right, so I got the hot rod down on the ground. What do I do here? The motor's in. I got the air filter on. I actually just ran a ratchet strap over it. It's sitting on the mounts. The cross member in this thing for the transmission, it's not falling out of there. Pull the drive shaft. All the junk is inside. Tow truck man is on his way. We'll get this thing out of here, and we'll bring back another Challenger. And what do you guys think? Do you think this other 318, this Challenger, will be stuck? Am I going to go 4 in a row? 1, 2, 3 stock Dodge motors? You know, on that subject, this guy, he told me this is a good motor. I went there after work. I didn't have any tools with me. I took him at his word. There's no belt on it. I tried to go by the crank, but it was tough. You know, plugs were in it and all that. It was hooked up to the transmission. Assured me it was a good runner. Man, don't lie to people. You know, like whatever, I'll take it apart, I'll get it fixed and all those things, but it's a pain in the ass. You think you're paying for something you're getting, and then that's not the case. I mean, typically when I buy stuff, I mean, the Challenger buddy told me, hey, nothing's gonna come apart. Sure shit, he was right. I thought I could sneak by, but whatever. And you know, when I bought the Satellite, I knew the motor was stuck, so no hard feelings there. But you know, when you buy something and someone tells you, you gotta take them at their word, especially when you're trying to buy used car parts, right? It's like car guy code. But yeah, tow truck will be on his way. We'll get her sucked up, bring the other Challenger home, see how stuck that motor is, just for fun. And I don't know what we'll do the rest of the day. We got a lot going on though. All right, pushed her out. Buddy over Decker to Wreck It. Man, if you're in Winnipeg, haul this guy. He shows up on time, he does good work. He's got long hair. I'm either putting his kids through college or buying him hair products. Either way, I'm happy with it. Well, we'll see at storage unit.
We're both doing the same thing.
It's like Inception. We're both filming. Well, there you go. Look at her bounce around. Looks so majestic up there. Anyways, we're gonna go race him, beat him to the storage unit. Danny's doing her thing on her channel, Queen Dee Dee's Beach Shop. Check it out. And yeah, go from there.
on. You want me scrunchy? It's in the car.
What a fiasco. So, as you can tell, we're in a different lot, or a different spot. So, me and my buddy Mike, we share this spot. So we go, it's 15 feet wide, so, and 40 feet deep, so we just each have a row. Well, this lady came out, and now it's got to be, you can only have 2 cars front to back in a 15-foot span. So I'd rent another spot for, well, a day or whatever, a month, till I get this all dealt with. But Storage Solutions, you fucking suck. Fiasco. We made her home though. Challenger's off. Setting up this thing, you watch me tow it up. This winch has proven to be extremely valuable. I'll see how this goes. All right, I had a little lunch. I had to steal the battery out of the 57 to run the winch to pull the Challenger up, which is also the same battery I'm going to use to try and start this thing. I pulled the other one out, so it's on the charger. Put the bar on it, it rolls over, so that's pretty good. So I have the MOPAR hooked up just to jump the starter, because let's be honest, it's never going to work. But overall, this thing is pretty complete. It's rusty, definitely rusty, and been fixed poorly. And then there's filler and stuff on the fenders. But the everything seems like it's free, and it looks like it's completely together. So I'm optimistic that I'll be able to, well, make it turn over at least, and hopefully have a little bit of fire out the exhaust pipes. So let that battery charge up. I'll do a little bit of cleaning maybe, get the battery back in. I'll bring it back, and we'll try and get this thing to roll over. Okay, messed around a little bit. I wasn't getting power to the starter, so I just ended up cutting off this old connector. I just stripped the wire, and check this out. A non-seized Dodge. It's like a mythical one.
What? It's like a unicorn.
So yeah, that's pretty slick.
Wow.
So see if I can just kind of bypass the ballast resistor and just go right to the coil, connect that, dump some fuel in it. I don't think it's in gear, so I guess we'll be okay. It looks like it's in park. Yeah, I'm shocked. I thought for sure it's gonna be junk too. All right, let's put a little fuel in this thing. All right, well, I've tried to fill the float bowl up here a little bit. And pretty simple, the old MOPAR, you just run power to the coil, dump a little gas down the old carburetor. Do you feel lucky? So now, do I just pull this motor out and put it in the...
I was just gonna ask you that. But you like literally just dropped off the Plymouth.
Why did it go so easy? Of all the ones that wanted to fight me. As if it just...
worked.
It just started. Like, this car is so ratty. Brum. Well, now I know it runs, I can actually...
get it ready for...
Well, I can put some fuel up to it or do whatever, but that's a nice selling feature, I guess.
Yeah, take what you need and
wow.
Pay for the second new motor for the Plymouth.
That is absolutely shocking. It's kind of melodramatic. I mean, whatever. I guess I can...
I think there's been enough drama this week, to be super honest.
These Dodges, man, they...
Do you think it's because you keep calling the Plymouth a Dodge?
The shittiest Dodge would be the easiest one to start. Like, the nicest one was a pain, then the second nicest one was a double pain. I can't believe it just went like that. As if that's just how it went. think that was staged. Because it was so easy.
You know what though? Between the two of us, I think we have enough footage to show that it was not. That like this was a win that was needed.
We really need to have a timestamp because it was like a half hour ago it got dropped off at the post.
Yeah. Ah! A wasp! Ah!
Corona?
No.
Alright, well there you go. The whole Challenger run, so maybe I'll run some of these numbers. You know, I'll let you guys run these numbers. You guys are good at this stuff, so get ready to pause. There you go. So see if it has any brakes, see if the transmission works. Because if it does, I mean, you can just run it off the fuel pump's working or whatever, but dump some gas in it. I mean, you can hotwire it and run it and show a guy, whatever. But see, like, look at this whole, that's all filler at the top there. Like, this thing is, it's ugly. It's real ugly, unfortunately. But it's a Challenger. They don't make them anymore. So I gotta steal this bumper, all the interior, and I think send her down the road to the next guy. I don't know if I even pop the trunk or anything. Maybe I'll do that. Get the keys and see what it's all about. Well, Murr actually stopped by. God, he stops by a lot, that guy. But anyways, he fired it up and I put it in gear and it actually moved forward and back just a little bit. Obviously the tranny was low and ran out of fuel in the bowl because it didn't have anything. So you either run an external, my little clickety-clack pump and actually make it run. Put water in it, put fluid in the transmission because it's clearly low. I popped the trunk. There's actually a set of wheels in here. They are ratty as all hell, but and they don't match Unilug and whatever. The trunk floor is actually not horrible. About the same shape as the other one. Door handle's buggered on that side. Murr recommends I take what I want off it, paint it, and sell it. So I think he's right. But so yeah, I'm gonna start by pulling the seats out. Drink delivery. But I'm gonna pull the seats out, see what the dash is all about, because I'd like to take all that out. I mean, really I just need the cluster and the center console. And I'll take the door panels, all the little stuff. Actually, I gotta see what the other car has. It might have these. But I'm only gonna take what I need for my car and then leave the rest for the next guy. Oh, cool back seat. Actually, I never even looked in here. This kind of wraps around. Real disco-y in here. But yeah, so I'll take these all out, take the seat out. August 2017. Huh. Someone had it not too long ago doing something with it. But yeah. So it's cool. Too bad I gotta kind of pillage it apart. It is a nice complete car, but for the greater good, am I right? I don't know. Let me know what you guys think I should do. I think it's gotta be sold. It's a nice enough car. Someone can do something with it. Unfortunately, it's just not me. Okay, quick change of plans. You know, I put all the footage I had of my computer, and there's already a lot of stuff going on. Because the video started off with just miscellaneous cars and motor swaps, and I don't even know what's going on. So I think what I'm gonna do to finish it off, I'm gonna clean up a little bit, load my truck up full of junk. I'm gonna steal the battery back out of the Challenger, put it back in your car. We're gonna back this thing out and then see if that Challenger will start and put it in. And then just get this out of the way. Try and make a little bit of room, right? Looks kind of cool having two Challengers in the driveway, I gotta say. It's too bad that one's so ratty. It'd be kind of cool to have Danielle has a Challenger and I have a Challenger and then a bunch of Tri-5s and all that. But so that's what I'm gonna do. I got that old furnace. Gotta deal with that motor. I got stuff. There's too much going on. I love that air cleaner. I'm keeping that. But yeah, that's planned. Do a little cleaning up. Pretty kind of simple. I've got every tool and stuff out. I got a vacuum out the car. I went and got some bolts. So bolt the seat down. And this thing, like, it's done, which is pretty sweet. I'm really stoked on this thing. I gotta say, it's gonna be a really nice car for someone. Hopefully one of you guys. But yeah, so I'll do that. We'll come back. We'll move some cars around, see where we're at. And then probably finish up the video, and then I'll immediately start another video today. But I feel like it's going to be a Challenger video, and it feels funny to start and then not finish, right? So I can rip the guts of that one, start putting the other one, and then make a driver. Alright, I moved the Challenger. I didn't film that because I didn't want you guys to make fun of me and all the cranking and my lack of ability. But, because I haven't changed timing yet. Did you know the timing is too advanced on that thing? Anyways, we're gonna...
be at like 14 degrees.
We're gonna, hold that. I'm gonna move 57 out, put that around, finish cleaning the garage a little bit. Well, sweep the junk to one side. Challenger in, and we're done this video. Hopefully.
If nothing breaks in the meantime.
Why would you say that out loud?
Well, I don't know. Oh no. Did I jinx it? That's a nice looking car.
Real quick, 'cause I had the battery out. It's obviously running super rich, but now the battery can stay. No, we need the battery for this. It'll forget everything again. All right, we'll clean up, move the Challenger. Cars are out everywhere.
Oh,
Danny's all over it. Hose down the floor, clean some stuff up. So now I'm gonna just drive the Challenger around. You get to hear that come around. I'm not gonna let you hear me. Yeah, I did a little half-ass job. But we're gonna edit it so you don't get to see me crank and crank on it. Just hold that. And see you guys right away. Hopefully it runs.
Well, the timing's too advanced.
Thank you.
Should be at 14 degrees.
Gentle. Oh, awesome. This thing is rowdy. Alright. I don't know what happened in this video. There's a lot of different cars in the driveway than there were, so I feel like we made progress. Other than a few steps forward, a few steps back. But, yeah, let me know what you think. Leave a comment, as always. Subscribe to the channel. 57's done. So, well, we're going to take it for a test drive. Well, drive around. So, unfortunately, it's supposed to rain like crazy tomorrow, so I think I'm going to banish the garage a little bit. We'll be working on this. But 57 video will be coming out as we actually take it for a test drive and all that. You guys get to see all the car going down the road as it stands, which will be yours, right? So at 57,000 subscribers, it's yours. So it's done now. So do me a favor and subscribe. That's it. See you guys on the next one.